Science and technology are important for technology advancements in medicines, which is very important to us, most especially those people who are taking drug maintenance and who have a serious illness. It is undeniable that technology could improve our health and could lengthen our lives. Because of science and technology, machines that are used in medical field had been invented, such as X-rays, which are used for checking fractures or broken bones. It can also spot pneumonia. We also have digital thermometer for checking our body temperature, most especially if we are sick, and stethoscope for checking the sound coming from the lungs and heart, and many more. Because of science and technology, health sectors could have more progress and develop over time, and that is because of these new inventions, but they should also be mindful to use it properly. Science and technology contributed to social services through the creation of new knowledge and use it to improve and to develop human lives, and also to solve different issues in the society, such as the advancement and provision of more efficient transportation and communication. Science and technology have been used to create disease-resistant and higher quality of varieties of crops and animals, and develop different machines that could use in farming to help the farmers. Science and technology make the economy moving. Because of the technologies which are present right now, businesses are still functioning, specifically with the help of information technology that uses in communication from the producer of the product to the customers and vice versa. Because of science and technology, the different devices that used to detect natural disaster was produced, like apparatus used to detect the strength of the typhoon. Therefore, it could reduce the casualty from natural disaster by early detection and preparedness of the people. Because of science and technology, studies of different issues that destruct the environment had been emphasized, which is good to help and preserve the environment from being destroyed, like reducing the use of plastics and inform the people about proper waste management. Among the research agenda, I think the most appropriate for our community is to ensure resiliency to disaster risk and climate change. Because as we all know, our place is prone to typhoons, and this event is not new to us. Every year, we are experiencing strong and destructive typhoons. And some communities, most especially those who are located in the lower area and near rivers, experience flooding that cause accidents, death, and damage or destruction of houses. And this scenario is not good for our community. That is why it is good to promote this agenda, wherein educating the community about resiliency to disaster risk and climate change is needed. This is also an eye-opener to those in the position to produce program planning and designing on how we prepare ourselves before the emergency comes, so that it can reduce the impact of this disaster to help or support the communities to start and thinking about the way they can start preparing themselves for disaster that could come their way. The municipal leaders could also prepare for evacuation centers where foods are provided and plan for relocations. Because we cannot eliminate hazards and they will always be with us, but we can prepare for these challenges to prevent them from becoming disasters. Towards resilience is a powerful tool in this process. Through this program, Filipino scientists who have worked abroad will be encouraged to go back to our country, to share their knowledge to make our country better and more developed. They could also share what they have learned from developed countries and could apply it here. Therefore, we could have faster progress in our country. This program encourages and assists small and medium businesses in the adoption of innovative technologies to improve their operation, thus boosting their productivity and competitiveness. And it also helps businesses to face their technology challenges through technology transfer and develop intervention. With the help of this program, these small businesses could succeed, and along with their success, they could be a great help to improve the economy of the country, most especially if they given a chance to expand their businesses to other places and other countries as well. This program is organized for funding scientific research to help Filipinos who has initiative in science and technology. It also aimed to use the country's scientific and technical capabilities to achieve long-term economic growth and development to increase productivity and improve the quality of life by developing and disseminating appropriate technology. It also strived to boost involvement, transfer, and use of technology, human resources development, and dissemination of information, advocacy, and linkages. Through the support of this program to the Filipinos who can contribute to the improvement of society, the country has a greater chance to have progress and development. This project is designed to use science and technology to produce reliable data and meet the conditions required by the national government agencies, private sector stakeholders, and academia to be informed decision on disaster risk management activities. It is also integrated disaster prevention and facilitation program of the Department of Science and Technology. Because this project is composed of all different experts about different problems that we could face, they could make prevention for disaster risk reduction not only about the weather problems but all the problems that could affect all the people. Therefore, having this project could help the nation to prevent bigger problems that we could encounter in the future. The technologies that this program hopes to create are uncrewed aerial vehicles, microsatellites, and communication satellites. Therefore, by having this kind of program, Philippines could create this kind of technology that really could help our country to have an independent source of information. When it comes to an aerial view of our country, we could also have a piece of fast information about some disaster like typhoon for us to be able to prepare ourselves from it. In addition, if we could have communication satellites, we don't need to pay much money for communication to give to other countries' investors. Therefore, we could have this service and pay less amount of money if ever we could have our own.